Kevlar utility harness, gas-powered magnetic grapple gun, the 350-pound test monofilament.
We ordered the main part of this cow from Singapore.
Via Dummy Corporation.
Indeed. And then quite separately, we place an order to a Chinese company for these.
Put it together ourselves.
Precisely. They'll have to be large orders to avoid suspicion.
How large?
Say, 10,000.
Well, at least we'll have spares.
Yes.
It's called memory cloth. Notice anything? Regularly flexible. But put a current through it. Molecules realign, becomes rigid.
What kind of shapes can you make?
Can be tailored to fit in any structure based on a rigid skeleton.
Too expensive for the army?
But I don't think they ever tried to market it to the billionaire spelunking base jumping ground.
Look, Mr. Fox.
Yes, sir.
If you're uncomfortable...
Mr. Wayne, you don't want to tell me exactly what you're doing. When I'm asked, I don't have to lie. But don't think of me as an idiot.
Fair enough. What's that?
Well, the tumbler? Oh, you wouldn't be interested in that. She was built as a bridging vehicle. During combat, two of these would jump over a river towing cables. And over here on the throttle, flip that open and throttle up. This will boost you into a rampless jump. Not now!
Afterburner disengaged.
We never could get the damn bridge to work, but this baby works just fine. So what do you think?
Does it come in black?
It's a problem with the graphite, sir. The next 10,000 will be up to specifications.
At least they gave us a discount.
Quite. In the meantime, sir, may I suggest you try to avoid landing on your head? Why bats, Master Wayne?
That's frightened me. This time my enemies shared my dread.
Kevlar plates over titanium-dipped tri-weave fibers for flexibility. It'll be lighter, faster, more agile. Perhaps you should read the instructions first?
Yeah.
Now, there is a trade-off. Separation of the plates makes you more vulnerable to knives and gunfire.
We wouldn't want to make things too easy now, would we? How will it hold up against dogs?
We talking Rottweilers or Chihuahuas? High-altitude jumps should be going to need oxygen and stabilizers. Well, I must say, compared to your usual requests, jumping out of an airplane is pretty straightforward.
And what about getting back into the plane?
I'd recommend a good travel agent.
Without it landing?
Now that's more like it, Mr. Wayne. The CIA had a program back in the 60s for getting their people out of hot spots called Skyhook. We could look into that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, hardened Kevlar plates over titanium-dipped tri-weave fibers for flexibility. It'll be lighter, faster, more agile. Perhaps you should read the instructions first?
Yeah.
Now, there is a trade-off. Separation of the plates makes you more vulnerable to knives and gunfire.
We wouldn't want to make things too easy now, would we? How will it hold up against dogs?
We talking Rottweilers or Chihuahuas? Should do fine against cats.
I found one in Arizona. A very nice man said he could have it up and running in a week and he takes cash. What about the flight crew?
South Korean smugglers. They run flights into Pyongyang below radar the whole way. Did you think it's an alibi?
Beautiful, unethical, dangerous. You've turned every cell phone in Gotham into a microphone.
And a high-frequency generator receiver.
You took my sonar concept and applied it to every phone in the city. With half the city feeding you sonar, you can image all of Gotham. This is wrong.
I've got to find this man, Lucius.
At what cost?
The database is now key encrypted. It can only be accessed by one person.
This is too much power for one person.
That's why I gave it to you. Only you can use it.
Spying on 30 million people isn't part of my job description.
This is an audio sample. If he talks within range of any phone in the city, you can triangulate his position.
I'll help you this one time. But consider this my resignation. As long as this machine is at Wayne Enterprises, I won't be.
When you're finished, type in your name.
I figured you'd have shut this place down.
Oh, it was always shut down, officially.
All this new stuff.
After your father died, Wayne Enterprises set up 14 different defense subsidiaries. For years, I've been shuttering and consolidating all the different prototypes under one roof. My roof.
Why?
Keep them from falling into the wrong hands.
Oh, now you're just showing off.
Defense Department projects, tight geometry, urban pacification. Rotors are configured to maneuver between buildings without recirculation.
What's it called?
Now, it has a long, uninteresting Wayne Enterprises designation. I just took to calling it the Bat. And yes, Mr. Wayne, it does come in black. Works fine, except for the autopilot. Takes a better mind than mine to fix it.
Better mind.
Well, I was trying to be modest. A less busy mind. Yours.